Hello, I'm FedoraG4mer and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at an indie game called Mcdroid by Elephantopia in an effort to answer the most important question when it comes to any video game. Is it fun? Now the developers describe this game as an arcade RTS. I would describe it more as a tower defense RTS farming simulator? Question mark? But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's get the trivia question for the day. Today's question is, what was the first tower defense game? Desktop tower defense, Rampart, or Field Runners? The answer will be at the end of this video, and if you Google it, you're cheating. Alright, well let's take a look in the game itself here, and we'll jump right into I believe it is level 3 of this game. Okay, here we go, starting level 3. This is not too complex of a level, it's still early in the game, but I can tell you that the later levels get extremely challenging in this game. Okay, the basics of the game: to win, you survive all the waves of enemies, and to lose, either your droid dies or your base dies. It's pretty standard fare for tower defense style games. Okay, what I'm doing here is to get an economy flowing, to get money coming in. This is what I meant about farming simulator. You grow strawberries. Yes, strawberries. Because who doesn't want to grow strawberries, right? But anyway, you grow strawberries, you gather them, you take them back to your base, and that is how you make money to buy your defenses. And now we're going to note how I'm taking damage when I run over that. There's three different ground types. There's normal, there's corrupted, and then there's blissful. Corrupted hurts you when you're on it. It will keep your strawberries from growing. If it overtakes them, it will hurt your towers if your towers are on a spot with it. And here with the bonsai tower, it makes a small area of blissful ground, which makes plants grow faster. Towers that are within it have a higher attack and more defense, and pretty much it's all around good stuff. But things can happen during the matches that spread the corruption and try to overtake your area, so you gotta be careful and keep bonsai trees. If bonsai area hits a corrupted area, it cancels it out and makes normal ground. So it can still get rid of your blissful ground by doing that. Okay, you see all the little boxes around that I'm throwing things on? Those are power nodes. You put all of your towers or defensive structures, there's all kinds of things you can plant in them, and that's where the only place is. So it's not completely free form. You got to put them in the designated spots. But here I'm putting in a bonsai tree to make these strawberries grow faster, which is always useful. The more money you get, the better. So that's pretty much the basis of the resource management of this game.
Bot factory.
And now I got a bot factory, which is a quite useful one when you have a strawberry patch on the other side of the map, is it will automatically harvest them for you, so you don't have to run over there and grab them, as long as you keep it well enough protected not to get destroyed. Another interesting about this game is your droid itself can have a weapon while it's carrying it. It will auto-fire, or you can target it yourself. But then if you put it onto a node, it's then a tower. And I just now upgraded that to the second level laser tower. To upgrade, you take it to the base and you pay for the upgrade. So if you want to upgrade a tower that you already have planned somewhere, you have to pick it up, take it back to the base, and then upgrade it. And then go and plant it back, which can get quite hectic in the middle of huge waves at later levels. Now you see those in the middle there, which I'll probably go grab those here. Those are gems. Those are used for two things. Either researching better upgrades, which you get blueprints for in levels as you go, and you research them in between matches or during a match if you want. Or you can use them to buy one-off weapon types like mines or a little mini droid that follows you around shooting missiles, which can be quite useful, but those are expensive. They take 50 gems, and I could use those for researching instead. Here I just upgraded my base to have a repair arm of its own, which can repair nearby towers, or the droid if I'm near it myself. And get some more towers out. Instantly bought and then upgraded the laser and put it over here to protect the strawberry patch over here. Actually, I'll just use it. I think about it, I have nothing on, so I'll just use it. Later on, you can actually get a rail where you can have two weapons mounted to the droid along with one you're carrying, which is pretty awesome, but it takes a lot of resources to be able to get that. So you're never gonna have enough to do that on the lower levels, even if you have the upgrade researched. And that is it. It was a pretty quick little match, but you get the general idea of what this game is about. It is quite a wonderful game. As you can see, it has a interesting, cel-shaded, charming, cartoony graphics, which I quite enjoy actually. And there is also co-op in this game. I have not actually delved into the co-op, but I plan to sometime in the near future. Then after you beat levels, there is challenge and nightmare mode, and those continue from where you left off. If all the towers and money you had when you beat on normal mode are still there when you start challenge mode, and so you continue on that same map, but it gets a lot nastier. Meteors raining down on your towers, and it is pretty tough. It is challenging, to say the least, on most of the levels. Some of the levels I didn't have much trouble with. Level 1 challenge was insane. That took me forever to beat. And, well, that brings us to the conclusion. Is it fun? Yes, this game is amazingly fun. I love this game. It is an amazing game. You can get it at mcdroidgame.com. It is also on Greenlight, and I'll have a link to both of those. Please go Greenlight this game. The developers deserve it. Okay, and the answer for the trivia question today was, what was the first tower defense game? The answer was B, Rampart. Released in 1990 by Atari Games, it is pretty much the grandfather of all tower defense games. Very simplistic, as you can imagine, 1990, but it was widely considered the first of the genre. The genre, again, pretty much didn't become big until about 2000, when several tower defense mods showed up for many RTS games. I would also like to note that Elephantopia is going to have MC Droid at PAX East this year, here coming up in a few days actually, at booth 197. So if you're one of the lucky people going to PAX East, which I hate you if you are, you should check them out at booth 197. They'll be there showing off MC Droid. And I've been FedoraG4mer. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.